Over the last 400 days, I've been live streaming this chill Minecraft survival world, building things and doing what I can to relax and just have fun and chill. And I think it's time that we looked around and remembered a few of the things we built along the way, talked about what's in store for this world, and how that it can affect you. Yes, you. Oh yeah. So the first thing, let's look at this. So we started up on that hill and we built this little storage area. And okay. So I like to try to be a little more organized, but yeah. This will be addressed in the future. So I do have my spruces and my oakses and the dark oak and acacias. You know, I do have some things kind of organized, but then we get down here and it's just a mess. So that's on the horizon. We do have our food chest and our richity chests. I don't know why buckets are in there, but we have things here and there. But this area will be cleaned up and moved to a better facility in the future, and we'll look at that in a few minutes in the future look. But I mean, I got stuff in barrels. What is up with that? We have our very important Hall of Viewers, where people who come by to the streams and hang out can get their name added to the Hall of Viewers. Yeah, if you ever pop by a stream and say hello in the chats, I will add you to the hall. And we have a spot here, we have a couple spots here, and then we will move those spots down here as we grow, and we'll have to expand out the wall at some point, I'm sure. So just stop by, say hello in chat, and yeah, be added to the hall. Love to see your name on there. And of course, behind us, we have our nice little enchanting setup with some lapis. So nothing crazy here, just all the level 30s. Oh, I can't do anything with that. All the level 30s stuff right here. You can't even do that. Can't I enchant anything? Flint. No, can't do anything. Wait. Nope, can't do anything. Whatever. Jerks. No littering. I also want to talk about the Hall of Heroes is my Patreons, the people who have financially supported the channel through Patreon. If you want to be added to the Hall of Heroes, you just go to the Patreon website and become a patron. If you have a Minecraft Java account, I will add your skin to this. We have Gemstone Horse and Tim, Young Frizzle, and Nick. All of them have Java accounts. I mean, Nick's. And then, Potter Geek and Nuremberger, Kristen are both Bedrock. So unfortunately, this doesn't work for Bedrock people. But hey, you know what? I appreciate each and every one of these patrons and how they support me and encourage me in very special ways. All right, let's just come on down here real quick. We need to have a conversation with somebody that we all know and love. Let's go say hi to Paul. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Howdy, Paul. So I decided to name tag this guy. Paul is our resident zombie friend. Eventually, we'll dig out this area and make a nice little villager curing station, I think. But until then, Paul has just been kind of hanging out, and I've been giving him a potato every now and then. Paul likes potatoes. I think I just took that potato. There you go, Paul. Sorry about that. Enjoy. We made this iron farm, which uses no zombies, even though we have Paul right there. It is passive. I don't know if it's called passive, and we get lots of iron from it, even though it uses no zombies. We just have 5 villagers in here that just kind of chit chat and use the whole gossiping thing that villagers do. Dirty gossipers. And then we have where the iron golem spawns, only right here. And if you remember correctly, I was having one heck of a time because golems kept spawning out here as I was trying to place blocks and the buttons, and it was no fun having to deal with those guys. But we did it, and now we get all the iron and poppies we could ever hope for. I have no idea what I would do with the poppies. Probably just throw them in the composter. Yep, in the composter they go. So we can get our nice bone meal. Unless you have a better idea for poppies, let me know in the comments below. Do you think I should do something different with the poppies? That would be helpful. Let me know. Easy composter, by the way. Easy. So simple. Even I can do it, obviously. So let's just move along this nice path that we made to view some of the other things that we've put together. We have just this nice little tunnel that leads down to our nether. Oh, I forgot. Probably should go down here, check out the nether. We're not going to go into the nether, but we have our nether portal through here, and it just leads up and around. Doesn't really go anywhere yet, but this is a project for another time where we can just expand this, maybe have it tell more of a story, because that's something I very much enjoy. But right now it just comes down and we can just get a view of the caverns down there, which is kind of cool. And we can come back out here into the fresh air and follow the pathway down to the sheep farm, which we made. We got all these stupid pillager banners. We're gonna have to find different banners. But anyway, so the sheep farm where the sheep are doing their thing. We need to get another sheep in there. He didn't want to work, but there, you know, we're getting plenty of wool for whatever we need the wool for. Just a wool farm, nice wool farm. We got a bed there for sleeping because sleeping is good. So our latest build, we started working on the homestead where I will live. It's far from done, but it has a pretty good footprint. And I don't know what we're going to do with these pillars. If we're going to create a giant porch or more home or whatever, but a really nice and open spot. And then this is where we're going to put our storage system, which hopefully we can do some auto storage and auto sorting so that we can have things look nice and organized, because I hate disorganization. And if you've watched any of my previous streams, particularly with that Tim Be Nice feller, I like having things organized. Can't stand it when I can't find what I want. So we need to be organized. So coming out of the homestead, we have our mud farm, which was a quick and easy thing. We just have this kind of mud barn here, and you put dirt and we can create our mud farm. So just do couple up here real quick and done. See, here we got mud. Easy McSqueezies. And then we just take our shovel and plop, 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 and then we're done. Mud. How about that? Not bad. I'm putting some wheat back here so that we can create packed mud later on. Perhaps we'll do a stream or a long play of just turning this whole area into a nice little wheat field right here. Maybe push these trees back. What in the world is up with that mohawk tree? Push these trees back until we have just plenty of room for more wheat. Apparently you can't do an automatic wheat farm. Who knows? But you know, the kids were like, "Dad, you can't do that." And I said, "Oh yeah, well, I'll burn everything down to the ground." But I really don't want to burn everything down to the ground. That's not very chill. Wide awake. Let's make sure there's oh, are you kidding me? Every flippin' time. Every time. Oh, you guys. These guys. I tell you what. I don't. All right. I didn't think that there would be any bad guys here, but apparently there are. So let's just okay, come on, buddy. Come on. Every time. Oh no. My bushes. Every time with these guys. I don't understand it. There's no pillager base anywhere near here, but apparently they have to spawn. It's in my eye. Oh, it's in my pull it out quick. Oh, it hurts. All right, well, now that we're done dealing with those goobers, let's go follow this pathway. So we destroyed, we removed an old village out of here. As we see, we still have the fountain right there. We have some of the pathways still, and we started making areas where we want to put things. I think it's going to take a little bit more thought than just randomly plopping buildings down. I hope eventually to make this more of a working village, where we have villagers actually living in these houses and doing their deeds. But for now, this is what we have. I have the pathway kind of just following along. I'd like to have this whole area just kind of a nice village so that we can come in and explore and move all that stuff to the storage area over there. So that's the village area. Got plenty of pathways to get where we need to be. We have pathways to kind of come up and down over here. and a horse, of course. And then pathways so that we can roam around. Now, if we come over this way, we can come up here and we have our villager breeder. And if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Which let's run over here where this pathway continues up and around here to the entryway to the trading hall, where we have a ton of goobers doing their thing. We do have some clerics now so that we can get experience bottles and ender pearls galore. We have masons and farmers, toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, and armorers. We have librarians and fletchers. And we can come over here, and then we can get the these guys, which we can pick them up because picking up villagers is funny. It's just just makes me laugh. We can bring them around here, plop them in here. Nope, and nope, and nope, and this one. We have plenty to populate the village out here when it's time, and then this trading hall either becomes community storage or something else. And then we have our string machine. I better turn that off. So we have our string machine here, which we use to trade with these fishermen to get emeralds galore, because that's where it's at. And this machine obviously creates a lot of string. And there's our fishermen to get our string. And then coming through here, we can just explore caves and get stone and materials. Got a little bit of cob. Nope. What is that? It's stuff right there. But we also have a spawner right here. So if we wanted to do a zombie spawner, we can create a zombie spawner to get plenty of XP and or zombie flesh for trading with the clerics for more XP. And then it just comes down, and then eventually we'll just explore more mines and more areas. So that is what we have done so far. We have explored a lot, we have done a lot, we have built a lot, and I'm looking forward to exploring more. So there's obviously there's some more caves. There's caves everywhere. This whole world has caves, and in fact, there's more I need to show. So let's head back to the homestead, and then we'll follow along. All right, let's go. So as we travel along, we had created this path leading upwards into the snowy mountains. I had an idea for creating sort of a dome up there to encapsulate this whole area right here. I thought that would look pretty cool, but I'm not sure if that's going to be doable, or even if it would be a worthy endeavor, because that's a lot of work, and I'm not even sure what we would put up there. Comments below, what should I put up there? If nothing, then I won't put anything up there. Otherwise, we'll just make something cool and let a story be told. All right, let's continue on. We've seen the iron farm. We've seen, everybody, there's trees. We see trees, we cut down trees, we take the wood, we do the wood stuff. It's great. Sheep, cattle, love it. So we've created these walls, which look pretty nice, I think. And if we come down, we follow this pathway. First way we can go follows along this new path, which if you watch the last chill, we created this nice area right here, which in the very near future, I want to create a crimson and warped farm thing right here. We can put a machine right somewhere in here that will give us all the warp stem and crimson roots and whatever, so that we can do the warped and crimson log things, and then this will lead up to another area, which we'll get to that in a second. So if we come back out of that area, that newly, I don't know, what would we call it? The crevasse. We come back here to this crossroads. We can come down this path, and this path needs a little bit more work to beautify it and make it look a little nicer. But as we come, we have the mine. And if we come all the way down to the end, so we have a stop where we can drop off, anything we find in here that we don't want to carry around. We have plenty of area for that, but we have, ores in place so that we can mine more things. Now there's something I want you to look at. In the upper left corner, notice what biome we're in. This was supposed to be my mine, but it's the deep dark. Why in the world is it deep dark? I don't know. But I haven't run across anything. I was digging out for hopefully making a slime spawn area, but no slime has spawned. I have a feeling it's because of the deep dark somewhere up there. Unfortunately, that does mean that it's going to be a little bit hinky if I want to continue mining. I don't know which direction to go. I don't know if we should turn this mine around and go back home, or, dig that way now or whatever. But we did manage to get a lot of diamonds down here already. So it's a win, and we can still get more materials and stuff. We can come back up these stairs and branch off wherever we need to, especially once we get out of the deep dark area. Where does that end? Okay, here we go. So if we wanted to branch off left or right here, and every 20 blocks or so branch off again to get more materials. But this is the mine that we did, and I think it's pretty cool, and I'm glad that we put steps up here, because this would be very frustrating walking if I had to jump every time I did anything. I do think I'm going to renovate this entryway, because I really don't like how the entryway turned out. It just kind of blends in a lot, doesn't really scream mineshaft. And then finally we come into this area where we have a nice little campsite. We have our dock where we can go fishing if we want, and just relax and have a nice time. But like any other time I go fishing in real life, it takes forever for any fish to decide that my fishing hook is just as good as the next person's. So there is lots to do still. So many things to create, so much story to tell. I mean, obviously, fixing up this mine shaft, fixing up the stairway here, maybe making this path a little more straightforward, because going around and around kind of gives you a headache. Maybe we can put some ladders here so that if people want to skip it, I don't know. And eventually, so if we come down through here, back through this area, one of the things I was thinking about, so I wanted to create this whole area and push through even more. So make a stairs to come up here, and then come around this way. Hello, chicken. And then make a pathway and or a road even that goes that way. Because off in the distance this way is another village. And I thought it would be really cool if we could connect the two villages via a road, so that it feels like a real world where the villages are connected and interconnected. And that's what I really kind of want. I want to make this world more than just Lord Thaddius playing a world, building stuff until eventually we get bored of it and do something else. I want to make this into a real community feel. And in order to do that, it's going to take time. So that is the big... That's where I really want to go with some of this, and I don't know if I would close this off so that it's less confusing. I don't know. Be kind of fun, right? And eventually, I want to make this open to everybody, to where more people can come and play and enjoy this world and tell stories, and make it a community area, something everybody can enjoy. Because playing together is really fun, and playing with people who have been part of this world. I heard spider. Anyway, playing with somebody who's been part of this world is equally fun. So if you're a patron, you get first call. And if you're part of the Discord community and have been for a while, I'll put up, I don't know, I haven't really thought about it yet, but a kind of a mini community server would be pretty awesome, which is why I'm not exploring everything and digging out every little thing. Why am I looking over there? That doesn't make sense. Digging out every little thing is because I want to make sure that there's plenty for everybody to do. And that spider's really going to get on my nerves. Hold on. Anyway, make this a community server where we can all just kind of hang out, have fun. I can still stream, make content from here, but just have a good time with friends. It's not technically an SMP, but it's just a place. And I don't know when that's going to happen yet. A lot of things have to happen, but eventually that's what would be amazing. Make it, the chill server. I don't know. We have that, building more pathways, building more storylines, finishing this homestead, finishing the house out here. Lots to do. And I hope that you stick around for the long haul. I hope that you keep hanging out. I hope that if you liked this video, that you hit that like button and, comment below what your favorite area is and what other ideas that you might have that we could build on stream or in a chill that could really enhance everything here. I really appreciate everybody who has been here either one time or just found this channel or even has been around for, years. It's been very fun. It's been great getting to know people, and I look forward to seeing more and more going on. So until I see you again, remember, stay chill. See you later.